Welcome to SGL Spiritual Guiding Light Aquarius. This is your reading. Okay. I will give you a heads up. We will be talking about your opposite sign, which is Leo. I've invited Leo to come on over here and cross-listen to your reading. Because it is needed, as well as you. So after your reading, make sure you go over and listen to Leo's reading. The unexpected, expecting the unacceptable. All right. Let me go ahead and go over to the notes that I channeled Aquarius. I channeled Aquarius's attentions, not intentions, attentions. All right. So Aquarius, it's being suggested that you pay attention to how people make you feel. All right. It plays a really big role when it comes down to the collective. Earth, air, fire, and water signs and air signs. Yes, that is you, Aquarius, especially if you are new in the field of awakening or awareness and spirituality. Not just spirituality, but of nature and how things operate as a collective. But as within your house, Aquarius, I believe your house is, I think you're the 7th house, Aquarius, but that's not going to houses. Let's just go ahead and talk about your sign, which is the air sign, okay? If you have any questions, feel free. If I have the answer, I will definitely love to engage that conversation and set up that appointment. All right. You are going to notice that your 5 senses is heightening. So it's more so becoming more aware of that as well. Being in the sense of a sacred space. I don't really know how to break that down. But Aquarius, your stamina is rapidly changing, and this is a hyperactivity that only you have access to trigger. So it's kind of like the most layman way that I can give an example is a person or group, organization, people within places, okay? It could be an environment, right? In the sense of poking at someone until they're triggered, right? And it's kind of like there's this scheme, there's this pattern of Aquarius being trying to find the right formula of setting this upon you in the sense of, I know how to get to Aquarius. Another way that I can look at it is people can't read you. Unless you tell them what it is. For the most part, if you're very blunt and straightforward, giving more so the Empress energy, the Emperor energy of being really firm and in masculine energy, it's basically stating that people get more mad at the fact that they can't up one you or they can't trigger you so that they can feel better about themselves. All right. So also pertaining to a color frequency or color schemes, it's kind of like whoever is paying attention to you or studying you, it's like they can't pinpoint a regular routine. I mean, they can have these illusions of you being predictable, right? But then when you're actually, it's kind of like, be mindful of
how you respond to people. Okay. Let's see, Aquarius. There are, it says color frequency, color schemes can't pinpoint daily routines. Your daily routines are your decision making when it comes to how you process how people make you feel. Understand, I write incomplete sentences, so I have to go back, and that's one thing that's unique about me, is because I make sense to those who have sense. And it's not cocky, it's just when you, listener, really operate, for those of you who are trying to establish yourself, or you're already established and this is your income, right? It's a stable income where you don't have to work a 9 to 5, right? And there is this sense of this learning curve that there's this moment of, I need something fresh, I need something new. So then you have to start digging and diving, right? And what's so difficult about that digging is diving is actually releasing those old habits to be able to make room for new ones. For those of you who are working a 9 to 5 and within your vision is to independently be able to practice and be monetized or patronized for it, there is a sense of you having to learn the course of maintaining this high peak through all seasons, and having less experiences of downfall, or the no's, or being let down, or just not meeting your own expectations or your own personal goals that you set for yourself. Okay. So why I was like, okay, trusting the process. So Aquarius, it's okay to, oh wait, I went too far. All right, Aquarius, many people think that it's toxic to live in your headspace, okay? And you know, basically, you know your own comfort place. It's kind of like that moment of, it could be irritable when you take wind of a certain person or a group of people think that you're arrogant or something like that, or you're just too smart for your own good. And it's not that. It's truly, be honest with you, Aquarius, it's the way you uphold yourself. Whether that's in wits, whether that's in nerdy, whether that's in modern, whether that's in emo. There's just different textures that you represent where you're not exempt. And that's intimidating because other people are scared to be spontaneous. So it's okay to, hold on, I'm going to, yeah. You know your comfort place within self, and you know the location. So basically, someone can't tell you what you're thinking, but you have no problem of allowing people to know how you feel, why you feel the certain way, or just your opinion or your advice. All right. It's okay to overthink when it's healthy thinking, Aquarius. Okay, and maybe this might be something that you're telling people, like, you know. So being non-responsible to a healthy mindset over an unhealthy mindset, repetitive events that then feed illusions and masturbate this karma effect practice. All right. We are held accountable for our actions as a whole, as a group, as an association, as an organization, as a people, as a family, as a guardian, as a missionary, as a leader, as an advocate, as a parent, as an individual. I All right, I'm back. All right, I was cut off. So, you as an individual, all right, you fill in the blank if I did not identify your characters as one body of self, individualization. All right, you may feel like you don't have the time to pay attention to how people make you feel. Okay, at this time, you may be finding yourself irritable or mood swings. Okay, and it could be to heat, or it could literally just be, I'm getting, it's been this way. Why can't it just stay like this? Type of questioning. But there's no problem of the change, of making necessary changes, Aquarius. It's just the questions of why. Why is things having to change? And it's like it's out of your hands, but things that matter to you, it's like, once again, I'm adapting, but no one wants to adapt to my request type energy. So with that being stated, Aquarius, you're going to need to invest in yourself. Okay? The awareness of, that putting in the work, you get benefit. Okay? Whether that's a learning lesson, and that learning lesson can be, okay, I don't need to go about something this way or approach something this way. Right? Compared to working hard and it's a guarantee method that it's going to reap good benefit. Then a learning lesson of, okay, I had to learn that lesson of it's hot and I shouldn't touch it. Right? Fire energy of indestructible behavior. Okay. Question, Aquarius. Tell me again why you want people to pay attention to you. Okay? Make sure you comment, so other people can testify to what it is that you want people to pay attention to regarding you. Also, why do you want people to invest into you or your ideas? When there is this sense of a need to understand the process when it's you investing in yourself. All right. If you are learning what you truly want moving forward, if you are learning what you truly want or what it is you may need at this time, or you're already thinking ahead, meaning you are preparing for something, Aquarius, are you paying attention? Some of you listeners are readers, and you are trying to find out what works for you, or what methods stimulate the strength within us as readers to go beyond. All right? The beyond of, I trust the process, or I trust you, meaning an individual. Okay? What type of commitment are you looking for? And let me go back to when I said I trust, beyond I trust you, meaning you're allowing all components of all that is, and you're saying I trust the process. And when I said I trust you in pertaining to individual, I'm speaking of matter, a sense of matter. What type of commitment, Aquarius, are you looking for? Do you feel like a void can never be fixed? That's a question, Aquarius. Do you feel like a void can never be fixed? All right. Aquarius, I want you to listen to your opposite sign, Leo. Okay, Aquarius. Leo talks about the unexpected and the acceptance of the unexpected. And within Leo's reading, I'm so happy that, Leo, I'm with no doubt, I know Leo's coming over here to your reading, Aquarius, because I've instructed them to do so. Okay? Because I could not deliver your message fully within Leo's message, and vice versa. So I want you to go over to Leo's reading and read that. Leo, welcome to Aquarius's reading of acceptations. What is it? Acceptation? No, attentions. Oh my goodness. So thank you, Leo. All right, and other cross listeners. All right, whether you are earth signs and water signs. All right, and we see water signs: Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and I said earth signs: Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And then airs: Libra, Gemini, and Sagittarius and Aries. Thank you. All right, I am just the messenger, and with me being the messenger, Aquarius, you have to put in action, okay? But overall, I am definitely so proud of you. Don't forget, love is kind, love is gentle, and that is you and I.